What happens when a fashion designer opens a four-suite luxury retreat in the middle of the hills? The obvious answer is the design, the rooms, the interiors, the furniture, and the thought put into every little detail. But this boutique stay goes beyond design in the most unexpected ways. Morning nature walks, breakfast served in the middle of a Himalayan stream, and authentic cultural experiences that give Pahadi people, cuisine, and traditions their rightful due. Join Outlook Traveler as we explore some of India's finest luxury hotels to help you plan your perfect day. This time in the sprawling hills near Lansdowne, Uttarakhand at the Sen. Reaching the Sen, a 6-hour drive from Delhi, is an experience that sets the stage and the mood for what's to follow. Zigzagging through the fresh mountain air, the winding road takes you past forested slopes, rocky valleys and streams, and small hamlets that simply make you want to retire and move to the hills till the end of time. Then, somewhere near a small village called Velda Bada, you find three sharply dressed staff members awaiting your arrival with warm smiles. From there, a path of stacked riverbed stones climbs up through the trees, leading you to the Sen. But before I could settle into the property, Chand Babu, the general manager of the Sen, suggested a nature walk.
So guys, we are here at a ridge 15 minutes from the hotel at an elevation of 1200 meters. I have with me Mr. Chand, the property manager of the Sen. He's gonna take us on a quick nature walk and to a nearby village. But first things first, check out the amazing view.
Chand seemed to know every turn of the path. He pointed out things I would have easily missed. A bird call somewhere in the trees, movement in the forest, a path used by locals, and small changes in the landscape as the morning came alive.
We have like 50 different species of Himalayan birds. Apart from that, you can see the langurs, leopards, martins,
This is the name?
pine needles.
Pine needles. So these later developed into that entire
Pine
cone.
cone.
Okay.
Yes. And the harvesting time of this pine cone is October, November and December.
Harvesting time.
Yes.
Got it.
These are the Himalayan laughing thrush.
These.
Ji,
Himalayan laughing thrush.
thrush.
Is there anything special about them?
They're spike hairs.
Oh, they have spiked hairs.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yes.
Okay. And you were talking about the most interesting or unique bird that you find here.
That's long-tail broadbill.
Long-tailed broadbill.
Yes.
And what's so
the-
unique about it?
So the species are very rare to spot them. And enthusiast photographers, wildlife photographers, wait for almost a week or a 2 week to spot that bird at a same point.
At the
So
same
it's-
point.
Yeah, same things to the snow leopards, and that is
Okay.
the similar concept for that long-tailed broadbill.
Then you come to a place like this, it's like
Heaven to you.
rejuvenate yourself. Even though I'm losing breath, but still, I think I need to transform my fitness and body to do these climbs.
You don't have to go to the gym. You can
Yeah.
just stay here for a week, and you're good to go then.
People should just come to the mountains and they'll be just fine.
This is a drier version of the pine cone.
There are a lot of pine cones here. This is the dry version. I think Chand has the green version. Green one, yeah. And the fancy pesto sauces we make at home or order online. The nuts for it comes from here, pine nuts. What you count as a very expensive thing in the cities, maybe could be just lying around in the mountains. Yeah, let's go. I have collected a lot of things from here. Pine cones, some garbage that someone threw. So we'll be just disposing all of these off at one place.
The walk eventually led us to a small hilltop temple dedicated to goddess Durga and Lord Bhairava. For surrounding villages, this is more than just a temple on a hill. Lord Bhairava is revered as a guardian of the mountains, and during festivals like Holi and Diwali, people come together here to offer prayers and celebrate. Just when it felt like we were heading back, Chand suggested a short detour through Jhatri, a nearby village. Jhatri did not appear all at once. We reached it slowly, one stone step at a time. We walked through narrow pathways that cut through the slope, past old mountain homes built with stone, wood, and sloping slate roofs. Some of them are said to be over a century old, and you could still see the character of traditional hill architecture in the way they held on to the hillside. Around 40 families live here, which gives Jhatri an intimacy that is hard to miss. People seem to know each other. Homes sat within calling distance, and the pace of the village felt completely removed from the rush I had driven away from in Delhi.
आपका नाम?
और मेरा नाम बिमला देवी।
बिमला देवी। कितना पुराना है गाँव?
ये तो सालों पुराना है।
और आप कितने साल से यहाँ पे? शादी के बाद?
मेरे हो गए हैं 2 कम 50।
48, अच्छा।
48।
और इस गांव में कौन कौन सी, जैसे खेती में कौन कौन सी सब्जी उगती है, क्या क्या होता है?
बेटा उगते तो सब चीज है।
हाँ।
गोभी है, बीन्स है, मटर है, जो है सब चीज उगती है, पर करना क्या है?
अच्छा।
छोड़ते नहीं जानवर।
कम से कम आप लोग का तो खुद में तो हो ही जाता होगा ना? कितने साल पुराने? जैसे ये वाला घर कुछ बहुत ज्यादा पुराना लग रहा है।
बहुत ही पुराना, हमने तो जब भी ऐसे देखा, अभी
भी है। अब ये वाले में जैसे कोई भी नहीं है।
इसमें कोई नहीं, सब
और
है ऋषि।
ये शायद सबसे पुराना तरीका है ना बनाने का पहाड़ों में घर।
2-4 दिन रहे, फिर अब तैयारी है, फिर निकल जाते हैं। फिर आते हैं, फिर रहते हैं, फिर निकल जाते हैं। यहाँ मौसम ठंडा है।
हाँ।
है ना, यहाँ मौसम अच्छा है।
सालों भर ऐसे ही मौसम रहता है।
हाँ।
गर्मी में मई जून में
गर्मी तो है, मई।
पर अच्छा है, फिर भी मौसम सही है।
मई हो गई।
फिर भी मौसम उस हिसाब से तो अच्छा ही है।
रजाई ओढ़ रखे।
हाँ, हम लोग तो जहाँ से आ रहे हैं वहाँ तो 40-45 पहुँच गया दिल्ली में।
कहाँ से आया?
दिल्ली। वहाँ तो उबलने लग गया पूरा, बट यहाँ कम से कम मौसम सही है। इस
मौसम सही है,
हवा साफ है,
हवा साफ है,
पेड़ पौधे सब है,
अच्छा है, सब
शांति है,
शांति है,
शांति है।
ये जब जंगली जानवर नहीं खाते तो लग नहीं रहे हैं, बीन्स लग रहे हैं।
So we get everything from here, right?
As Didi mentioned, onions, ginger, turmeric, mustard seeds, hemp seed, French beans.
Okay. And all this is used in the kitchen at the Sen.
Yes.
Jhatri's connection with the Sen also carries into the food. Many ingredients used in the kitchen are sourced locally from the village and nearby areas, keeping the cuisine rooted in the region. The property also works with people from around here, so the relationship goes beyond farm to table and reflects in the service and everyday life around the retreat.
So we are finally here at the Sen after a packed but wonderful morning in the hills. The property already looks gorgeous, but I'll save the exploration for later. First, it's time to check into my room. But before that, I'm excited about something else. I hear there's a surprise breakfast. Come, let's find out.
By the time I returned to the property, I was ready to refresh and relax, and the welcome drink and cold towel made it that much easier. As I sipped on the cold brewed Himalayan tea infusion, the scale, intimacy, and exclusivity of the property became clearer. Set within 4 acres of private forested land, the Sen has only 4 suites, along with a lounge, a pool, an indoor dining area, a kitchen garden, and a few sit-outs across the ridge. There is no crowd and no long corridor of identical rooms. It feels more like a private retreat.
Oh hi, are you here with the coffee I ordered? So then are you here to check out this fabulous room? Come, let's check it out.
The Sen was built and designed by fashion designer Nakul Sen, known for blending Indian craftsmanship with modern Western silhouettes in lehengas, cocktail saris, and evening gowns, with a special focus on hand embroidery, beadwork, and detail. The property took him 4 years to complete. The idea was to let the land guide the build instead of flattening the hillside. Not a single tree was cut while it was being built. I was staying in the Sen suite, the largest of the 4 suites, and the room revealed itself slowly through its details. A glass facade opened the suite to the foliage outside, while the balcony, indoor seating, fireplace, study table, and the ante-room gave it the feeling of a private hillside home rather than a standard hotel room. Inside, there was a Kashmiri-style chimney, specially designed for nature, and smaller pieces like the desk, chair, and the lamps, all carrying that rustic handmade character. The bathroom continued the same feeling, with a rain shower set against glass windows looking out to the green outside. And then, layered into all this were the comforts you expect from a luxury stay. I took a quick look around, freshened up, and headed out for the surprise breakfast.
So guys, after a quick 5-minute drive from the Sen, we have reached this beautiful spot and I'm told the breakfast has been set up here. I can't wait to check it out. So let's go.
Breakfast, one of the Sen's customizable guest experiences, was set up right in the middle of a flowing stream in the midst of nature. The table was placed in shallow water and I was given gumboots to wade in and sit comfortably with the stream flowing beneath me as breakfast was prepared and served right in front of me. Breakfast felt local but still easy. Fresh juice, eggs, homemade preserves, coffee, and enough food to fuel up after an early morning outdoors. For a while, there was nothing else I wanted to do except sit there, eat, and listen to the stream. After breakfast, I returned to the property with no immediate plan. I sat by the pool for a bit, caught up on some work, read for a while, and just soaked in the calm of the retreat. The lounge felt more like a living room than a hotel common area, and the sit-outs were spread across the property, so even outside the room, you could still find your own corners. By noon, the early start and packed morning had caught up with me, so I skipped lunch and headed back to the room for a quick power nap. But if you're having lunch here, the table itself is a big part of the experience. The team has over 12 different table setups, so meals do not look the same every time. The table can change with the meal, the time of day, the setting, or the mood they want to create. Sometimes it is formal, sometimes it is softer and more rustic with flowers, handmade crockery, linen, and small details that change the vibe completely. The food follows the same thoughtfulness. The culinary direction is led by Chef Pankaj Sharma, whose approach brings together local Pahadi flavors, seasonal produce, and a refined sense of presentation.
Alright guys, I'm well rested after a quick power nap and fully recharged for the next part of the day. Let's go explore the property.
As Nakul comes from fashion, you also notice the design details in the proportions, textures, light, and materials across the retreat. The Sen also carries some of Nakul's old Delhi influences: Havelis, courtyards, checkered floors, artisans, and family homes restored with care. The interior design was closely overseen by Shagun Khanna, Nakul's wife, who has spent nearly 3 decades in the luxury and design space. There is slate stone, sustainably sourced wood from Uttarakhand and Himachal Pradesh, Kadapa stone from Andhra Pradesh, glass, fabric, and handcrafted artifacts and carpets from Rajasthan are tastefully incorporated across the rooms and other areas of the property. I decided to walk around the property a little more. A short path led into a patch of pine trees, so I followed it for a while, mostly to take in the views and get a better sense of how the retreat sat within the hillside. The Sen also uses this part of the property for picnics, where guests can enjoy fresh cut fruits and local light bites laid out under the trees. Beyond this, guests can also choose from birdwatching walks, river trails, forest drives, guided treks, and quieter wellness experiences like yoga in the forest. Even without the picnic setup, the place had that feeling. The forest breeze moving through the pines, the sounds of nature around you, and the hillside opening up in small, quiet views. After spending some time there, I made my way back to the room. While I was getting ready for the evening, outside the lights were coming on and the air was getting cooler as the staff prepared an elaborate outdoor candlelit setup for my final meal at the Sen. For dinner, Chef Manvendra Parmar had prepared the most amazing looking traditional Pahadi thali. It was lavish without feeling excessive, and as he walked me through it, he explained that the meal was heavily inspired by local ingredients and traditional preparations from the region. The meal showcased the astounding diversity of Uttarakhand's cuisine, from mooli ki thechwani and tamatar dhania shorba to home-style Pahadi chicken curry, bichu ghas ka saag, gehed ki dal, and wholesome madua ki roti. Each dish had a certain earthiness to it, simple ingredients, deep flavors, and the kind of cooking that felt rooted in the mountains rather than dressed up for a hotel table. There were also chutneys, pickles, and smaller sides that added sharpness, warmth, and texture to the meal. However, very quickly, one thing became clear. This was too much food for one person.
You know, good food tastes even better if you have good company.
And it's only fair that the crew joins me for this. Once the crew came in, the meal changed. What had started as a beautifully laid out thali became something warmer and more relaxed. Food was passed around, plates filled up, and the table slowly took on the ease of a shared meal. A good meal matters, but the people around the table decide how you remember it. And somewhere in that moment, the day began to feel complete. So we have finally reached the end of my perfect day at the Sen. Calming forest vibes, thoughtfully curated meals, and unbelievable attention to design details. My day here has been all about slowing down and living in the moment. And I believe that everyone could always use a little more of that. So subscribe to Outlook Traveler for more stories, more journeys, and more perfect days. See you in the next one.